Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel, where we explore how people are surviving in Ukraine during the war. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic, the emergency plans that Ukrainian families have put in place. These plans aren't just about theory, they are lifelines tested by reality every single day. First, let's talk about the go bag, or emergency backpack. This is a non-negotiable for most families. Inside, you'll find the absolute essentials. Documents are paramount. Passports, birth certificates, and property deeds, all sealed in waterproof bags. Next comes a first aid kit, stocked not just with bandages and antiseptics, but also with personal medications, painkillers, and supplies for chronic conditions. Cash is also crucial, as electronic payments can fail during power outages or network disruptions. A power bank to keep phones charged is another must-have, because a phone is a link to family, news, and emergency services. Finally, they pack non-perishable food like high-energy bars, nuts, and some bottled water, just enough for a day or two. But a go bag is only part of the plan. Families have detailed communication strategies. They establish a primary and a secondary meeting point. The primary one might be a nearby shelter or a relative's house. The secondary one is usually further away, in a different part of the city or even in a neighboring town, in case the first location is inaccessible. They also agree on an out-of-town contact, a relative or friend living in a safer region or abroad. If local communication lines go down, everyone knows to call this one person to report they are safe. This central contact can then relay information to other family members. It's a simple but incredibly effective system to reduce panic when you can't reach someone directly. Shelter is the next critical element. In cities under frequent attack, families have adapted their homes. They identify the safest spot in their apartment, usually a room with no windows or a hallway, following the two-wall rule to protect from shrapnel. They reinforce windows with tape to prevent glass from shattering inward. Basements, if available, are converted into makeshift bunkers, stocked with water, food, blankets, and even books or games to keep children calm. In many apartment buildings, residents have organized communal shelters in the basement, sharing resources and responsibilities. They set up sleeping areas, a small cooking station, and a designated place for children. This sense of community is a powerful tool for survival. Or families with children have additional layers to their plans. They talk to their kids about the situation in an age-appropriate way, without causing unnecessary fear. They might turn safety drills into a game, like who can get to the safe room the fastest. This helps children react quickly without panicking. Parents often pack a small toy or a favorite book in their child's go bag to provide a sense of comfort and normalcy amidst the chaos. They also make sure their children have a wristband or a note in their pocket with their parents' names and contact information, just in case they get separated. The digital world also plays a huge role. Ukrainians use apps like Air-Alert that notify them of incoming aerial threats, giving them precious minutes to get to safety. They use encrypted messaging apps like Signal or Telegram to stay in touch with loved ones and join neighborhood groups where people share real-time information about danger, open stores, or available aid. Digital copies of important documents are stored in the cloud, providing a backup if the physical copies are lost or destroyed. This digital preparedness is a modern-day survival skill that has proven invaluable. Let's also consider families in rural areas. Their plans might look a bit different. They often have root cellars that serve as excellent shelters. They are more likely to have stockpiles of preserved food from their own gardens. However, they face different challenges, like being more isolated and having less access to formal aid. Their emergency plans often rely heavily on a tight-knit community network. Neighbors look out for one another, share resources, and create a system to check on the elderly or vulnerable. The psychological aspect is just as important as the physical one. Families make a conscious effort to maintain routines whenever possible. Having dinner together, reading a bedtime story, or celebrating small milestones helps create a sense of stability. They talk openly about their fears, but also focus on hope and resilience. This mental fortitude is the invisible shield that helps them endure the unimaginable stress and trauma of war. So when we talk about emergency plans in Ukraine, it's not just a checklist. It's a dynamic, multi-layered system of preparedness, communication, and community support. It's about having a bag ready by the door, knowing where to go when the sirens blare, and having a network of people you can count on. It's about using technology to stay informed and using human connection to stay strong. These plans are a testament to the incredible resilience, ingenuity, and spirit of the Ukrainian people who are fighting not just for their land but for their families and their future. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this gives you a deeper understanding of the daily realities in Ukraine. If you found this video insightful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more stories of survival and resilience. Stay safe, and we'll see you in the next one.